Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about soybeans, a small but incredibly powerful crop. Did you know that American farmers harvested a staggering 249 billion pounds of soybeans in 2023? That's an enormous amount. If you piled them up, they could probably fill an entire city. But how do they grow, harvest, and process such an enormous quantity of soybeans? The secret lies in endless fields, ultra-modern harvesting machines, and advanced processing techniques that are sure to amaze you. Join us as we dive into the incredible journey of soybeans. And don't forget, we are Agriculture Insight. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more fascinating stories about the world of agriculture. Let's get started. We are now in the Midwest, known as the soybean capital of the United States. This region produces 70% of the country's soybeans, making the U.S. the second largest soybean producer in the world, just behind Brazil. Beyond being a key crop, soybeans generate over $50 billion annually from exports and processing. In the fall, as the vast soybean fields turn golden, farmers here work tirelessly to inspect machinery and prepare their fields for the biggest harvest of the year. And now, let's take a closer look at how they harvest soybeans. When it comes to harvesting soybeans, combine harvesters are an essential tool for American farmers. Leading brands like John Deere, Case IH, and New Holland have developed these advanced machines to maximize efficiency and minimize grain loss. The harvester moves across the field at a speed of 5 to 8 miles per hour, using a sharp cutting system to slice close to the base of the soybean plants without dropping any beans. Once cut, the soybean plants are fed into the machine, where the threshing drum and air fans completely separate the beans from the stems, stems, and leaves. The beans then pass through a cleaning system, which removes any impurities before being stored in a grain tank with a capacity of up to 20,000 pounds right on the machine. Meanwhile, the stems and leaves are returned to the field, helping to replenish nutrients in the soil and improve its quality for the next growing season. When the grain tank reaches full capacity, the harvester automatically activates the unloading auger, transferring the beans onto a truck moving alongside. This allows the harvest to continue without stopping, making the process faster and more efficient than ever. With its impressive capacity, each harvester can process between 60,000 and 90,000 pounds of soybeans per hour. This means that in a single workday, one machine can harvest up to 1.9 million pounds of soybeans, reducing the harvest time from several weeks to just a few days. Thanks to these modern machines, American farmers can harvest millions of acres of soybeans at a rapid pace. This ensures high yields, excellent quality, and at the same time optimizes costs and minimizes losses. After harvesting, soybeans are not immediately sent to processing plants. Instead, they must first be carefully stored and handled. The harvested beans are transported by heavy-duty trucks to massive storage silos, which can hold up to 220 million pounds. Here, they undergo drying and quality checks to maintain their integrity. For long-term storage, silos are kept at a temperature of 50 to 59 degrees Celsius, while the moisture level of the beans is kept below 13% to prevent mold growth. This careful storage process ensures optimal soybean quality before they are sent for processing or export. In the U.S., 43% of soybean production is transported by water to major export hubs like New Orleans, Houston, and Seattle. From these ports, billions of pounds of soybeans are shipped to the largest international markets. In total, U.S. soybean exports generate $28 billion, a staggering figure that highlights the vital role of soybeans in the American economy. When visiting processing plants in the U.S., you'll see that soy milk production follows a strict, multi-step process to ensure quality and food safety. First, high-quality soybeans are carefully selected, cleaned to remove any impurities, and then soaked in water at 68 to 77 growers for 6 to 8 hours. This softens the beans, making the grinding process more efficient. Next, the softened soybeans are finely ground and separated from their fiber using a high-powered grinding system. The leftover soybean pulp is often used as animal feed or repurposed for other food products. After the fiber is removed, the soy milk is cooked at 188 to 199 degrees for about 20 minutes. This step eliminates bacteria, removes digestive enzyme inhibitors, and enhances the smooth, creamy, and naturally rich flavor of soy milk. Once the soy milk meets quality standards, it is transferred to a mixing tank, where ingredients like sugar, natural flavors, or safe preservatives are added, depending on the brand's unique formula. Next, the soy milk goes through a high-pressure homogenization system, which evenly disperses fat and water, creating a smooth texture and preventing separation during storage. After that, the soy milk undergoes UHT sterilization, where it is heated to 275 to 302 Fahrenheit for 2 to 4 seconds. This process eliminates harmful bacteria while preserving the milk's nutritional value. Thanks to this technology, the soy milk can be stored for a long time without the need for chemical preservatives. Finally, the soy milk is automatically packaged in glass bottles, PET plastic bottles, or aseptic cartons. The packaging line can process between 160 and 4,000 gallons of soy milk per hour, ensuring high efficiency to meet market demand. After packaging, the products are labeled, quality checked one last time, and then shipped to stores and supermarkets nationwide. Soy milk is rich in protein, calcium, and vitamin D, which are essential for health and bone development. Additionally, it contains lecithin and saponins, which are beneficial for heart health. Thanks to modern production processes and strict quality control, soy milk retains its delicious flavor while ensuring safety for consumers. Tofu is an essential food in the diet of vegetarians, vegans, or anyone looking to reduce their meat consumption. Packed with plant-based protein, soft and easy to cook, tofu can be transformed into countless delicious and nutritious dishes. But have you ever wondered how tofu is made? Let's explore the tofu production process in modern factories. To create high-quality tofu, carefully selected soybeans are thoroughly washed and soaked in water for about 2 hours to soften. This process allows the soybeans to absorb water, expand in size, and prepare for the next stage. After soaking, the soybeans are finely ground with water to produce pure soybean milk. This mixture is then boiled at high temperatures to kill bacteria and remove impurities, ensuring the soybean milk meets the required level of purity. Next, coagulants such as magnesium chloride or vinegar are added, causing the soybean milk to solidify into soft, smooth curds. This is a crucial step that determines the texture and consistency of the tofu. The curds are then placed into molds and pressed under moderate pressure to remove excess water and form firm tofu blocks. Different levels of pressure result in various types of tofu, ranging from soft and silky to firm and dense, depending on the desired product. Now you know how tofu is made. This process combines traditional techniques with modern technology to ensure the highest quality tofu for consumers worldwide. Once it reaches the desired firmness, the tofu is cut into standard-sized pieces and vacuum sealed in plastic packaging to keep it fresh and delicious. With modern processing technology, tofu is not only a nutritious food, but also a perfect choice for a healthy lifestyle. Soybeans are not only a key ingredient in food production, but also an essential raw material for making soybean oil, a popular, nutritious, and heart-healthy cooking oil. The soybean oil production process begins with cleaning and drying the soybeans to remove impurities and achieve the right moisture level. Next, the soybeans are crushed and mechanically pressed to extract raw soybean oil. After pressing, the crude oil is not yet ready for use. It must go through a filtration and refining process, which removes free fatty acids, impurities, and unwanted odors, giving the oil its bright golden color and neutral flavor. Finally, the soybean oil is automatically bottled, sealed, labeled, and packaged in batches, ready for distribution to the market. Beyond being a common cooking ingredient, soybean oil is rich in omega-3 and unsaturated fats, which help lower bad cholesterol and support heart health. Thanks to modern production techniques, soybean oil has become a healthy and essential choice in every kitchen. Did you think that was the end? Not at all. Besides being a key ingredient in human food, soybeans also play a crucial role in livestock farming. In fact, about 78% of all soybeans are used to produce animal feed, mainly for livestock, poultry, and aquaculture. To make animal feed, the soybean meal comes from the leftover material after oil extraction. Even after the oil is removed, this meal still contains a high amount of protein. Next, it is dried and ground into a fine powder, creating a nutrient-rich ingredient that helps animals grow faster and improves the quality of meat, eggs, and milk. Thanks to its high protein content and essential amino acids, soybean meal has become an essential part of modern livestock farming. From small farms to large industrial operations, soybeans provide a sustainable and cost-effective source of nutrition, boosting productivity and ensuring a steady global food supply. In early spring, farmers begin preparing the soil, checking planting equipment, and monitoring the weather forecast to choose the best time for sowing. This helps ensure a high yield at harvest. In the past, American farmers used traditional methods to grow soybeans, starting with thorough soil preparation. Fields were deeply plowed to loosen the soil, followed by applying a base layer of fertilizer to provide initial nutrients for the plants. Next, soybean seeds treated with fungicide and insecticide were planted using modern seed drills, ensuring even spacing for optimal growth. After planting, the soil was covered to retain moisture and protect the seeds from birds and insects. During the growing season, farmers closely monitored the soybean fields to ensure adequate irrigation, especially during germination. Additionally, sprayer machines were used to apply foliar fertilizers, herbicides, and pesticides to protect the crops and improve yield. Nowadays, American farmers are increasingly adopting no-till farming to reduce soil erosion, retain moisture, and preserve the soil ecosystem. With this method, soybean seeds are planted directly into the ground without plowing, helping to save labor and improve soil quality in the long run. American farmers often practice crop rotation between corn and soybeans, a smart strategy that helps maintain soil fertility, reduce erosion, and optimize yield. Did you know that American farmers harvest over 6.2 billion pounds of sweet corn every year? Sweet corn isn't just a nutritious food, it's also bursting with fresh, sweet flavor, making it the perfect choice for family meals. Join us as we explore the amazing journey from the vast cornfields, where those golden corn cobs are carefully harvested by hardworking farmers, and the help of modern machinery. After harvesting, the corn is sent to advanced processing plants, where it's turned into familiar products like fresh corn, canned corn, and of course, delicious buttery popcorn, a snack you can't go without during movie nights or family get-togethers. Now, let's dive into the colorful and sweet world of sweet corn. Let's get started. On the vast, sprawling fields of sweet corn, turning them into the familiar products we know and love requires a detailed and careful process. Typically, American farmers spend about 60 to 100 days growing the corn until it flowers and the cobs begin to form. When the corn reaches the perfect level of ripeness, it's time for harvesting. Harvesting hundreds of millions of pounds of corn every year is no small task. To get this done quickly and efficiently, American farmers use high-tech harvesting machines designed to optimize every step of the process. First, let's talk about the specialized harvesting machines designed to cut and separate the cobs efficiently. These machines are equipped with sharp blades that can quickly and accurately cut close to the base of the plants. After cutting, the stalks are removed, and the corn cobs are separated right on the spot. The cobs are then transferred onto a soft conveyor belt, which gently moves them to a large bin on a truck running parallel to the machine. This truck moves alongside the harvester, allowing the cobs to be transferred directly from the field to the truck without stopping. This process works especially well on fields near collection areas, where trucks can easily swap out once a bin is full. In addition, on some large fields, there are even more advanced machines equipped with large bins directly on the harvester itself, to increase flexibility. They work similarly to the previous machines, but after cutting, the corn cobs are separated and transferred directly into the bin on the machine itself. This allows the harvester to operate independently, making it perfect for areas where a truck isn't immediately nearby. When the bin is full, the machine stops to unload the corn into a waiting truck beside it. This process is quick, ensuring the harvester can get back to work without significant interruptions, maximizing overall productivity. While it has to stop briefly to unload, the biggest advantage of this type of machine is its ability to work flexibly without relying on a truck moving alongside it. So, using modern machinery hasn't just changed how American farmers harvest sweet corn. It's also brought a revolution to agriculture, improving efficiency and the quality of production. With the ability to cut close to the base, separate the cobs, and transport the corn smoothly, harvesting machines have optimized the process, significantly reducing the need for manual labor. Plus, the machines ensure each cob is handled carefully, keeping it fresh and high quality from the field to the processing plant. This not only boosts productivity, but also shortens harvest time, especially during busy seasons. Furthermore, modern machinery is perfect for large-scale farming, allowing farmers to focus on managing and improving other parts of production. In addition to using modern machinery, some areas still see American farmers harvesting sweet corn by hand. They walk along the rows of corn, carefully picking each ripe, golden cob and placing them on a conveyor belt supported by machines. This system gently moves the cobs into pre-prepared cardboard boxes, making sure they are neatly organized and well protected from damage. After the sweet corn is harvested from the fields, it's quickly transported to the processing plant to ensure its freshness. Here, the corn goes through a careful and precise processing procedure to ensure the highest quality products are delivered to consumers around the world. When the corn arrives at the processing plant, each ear is moved along a conveyor belt to an automatic husking machine, which removes the outer husks and corn silks. At the same time, the corn is washed with water or steamed to clean off dirt and impurities. Once the corn is cleaned, it is carefully inspected to ensure it meets quality standards before moving on to the packaging stage. The corn that meets the standards is neatly arranged into plastic trays or vacuum-sealed bags to preserve its freshness. Then, it is labeled, packed into boxes, and ready to be distributed to supermarkets or stores around the world. After the fresh corn is packaged and stored, some of it is sent to the processing line to make canned corn. Here, the corn goes through specialized machines that separate the kernels from the cob, ensuring that the kernels are removed whole without breaking or damaging them. This process is done with great precision to maintain the quality of each kernel. After separation, the kernels are thoroughly washed to remove any dirt, impurities, and leftover bits from the harvest and cleaning stages. This ensures the corn meets food safety standards. Next, the corn is briefly boiled in hot water. This step not only helps preserve its freshness, but also enhances the natural crisp sweetness of the kernels. After blanching, the corn is rapidly cooled using a hydro-cooling method, either submerging it in cold water or misting it with chilled water, to prevent further cooking and preserve its crisp texture and bright color. This sudden drop in temperature slows enzymatic activity and inhibits bacterial growth, thereby improving food safety and extending shelf life. After the corn is boiled, the kernels are placed into sterilized cans to ensure cleanliness before the corn is added. The cans are then filled with corn and either salt water or syrup, depending on the final product the factory aims to create. Once sealed, the cans go through a high-temperature sterilization process to kill any bacteria or germs that might be present, while also extending the shelf life of the product without compromising the corn's natural flavor and nutritional value. After sterilization, the cans are labeled with product details and necessary information, then packed into boxes for shipping. These boxes of canned corn are sent to stores and supermarkets, ready for consumers to enjoy a convenient, delicious, and nutritious addition to their everyday meals. In addition to being canned, corn is also turned into popcorn, an incredibly popular snack. The popcorn production process starts with selecting high-quality kernels and removing any that don't meet the standards. The corn is then sent to a popcorn machine, where the kernels are heated to a high temperature, creating pressure inside and causing them to pop. Once popped, the popcorn is mixed with seasonings, including salt, butter, or other flavorings depending on the product. This mixing step ensures even distribution of seasonings, creating a consistently flavorful snack. Afterwards, the popcorn may be coated with caramel, chocolate, or chili, resulting in a shimmering color that appeals to a variety of consumer tastes. After cooling, the popcorn is packaged into bags or boxes, ready to be distributed, offering a delicious and crunchy snack for consumers. In addition to processing corn into consumer products, some corn is harvested to be used as seeds. Harvesting corn for seeds requires careful attention to timing and quality to ensure the best seeds for future crops. Corn seeds are harvested when the cobs are fully ripe, with dry husks and evenly colored kernels. The selected cobs are carefully inspected to make sure they show no signs of disease or damage. At this stage, American farmers use the most advanced machinery to harvest the corn, making the process fast and precise, while reducing the need for manual labor. After harvest, corn intended for seed is sent to a seed processing plant. First, the corn is transported to a husking machine, where the ears are carefully handled before moving on to the kernel separation stage. There, the corn runs through specialized machines that detach the kernels from the cobs, ensuring they remain intact and undamaged. The seeds are then cleaned to eliminate any impurities, empty kernels, or substandard seeds. Finally, they are dried at the proper temperature and humidity to ensure good germination. After being processed, the seeds are sorted by size and quality to ensure that only the highest quality seeds are treated with plant protection chemicals to prevent mold and pests. These treatments are safe, maintain the seed's ability to germinate, and have a distinctive color for easy identification. Finally, the corn seeds are packaged in specialized bags with clear labels showing the variety, production date, and other necessary information. The seeds are stored in cool or dry conditions, ready to be distributed to the market or farms for the next growing season. Once the corn seeds have been packaged and are ready for the new season, farmers begin by preparing the land. In late spring, when soil temperatures reach about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, they use modern plowing machines to loosen the soil, improving its aeration and drainage. Next, automated seeders place the seeds at the right spacing and depth, ensuring healthy germination. An automated irrigation system then maintains consistent moisture levels, allowing the seedlings to thrive. As the corn grows, regular tilling, weeding, and the use of high-tech sprayers help control pests without harming crop yields. So, now you have a full view of how farmers harvest and process billions of pounds of sweet corn every year. This is a perfect example of how modern technology works hand in hand with the skill and dedication of farmers. Thanks for joining me on this amazing journey. If you have any questions or thoughts to share, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss any interesting stories about the world of farming. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video.